Ever since it first appeared on a mountain bike specific shoe, 510's stealth rubber has ruled the roost in the flat pedal world. We've tested countless flat pedal shoes here at Vital, and while many of them have impressed us in terms of features, comfort and performance, they have all fallen more or less short of the gold standard when it comes to grip. So to answer the question that was already on your mind the minute you heard about this new shoe, yes, the 2FO Roost is as grippy, or maybe even grippier, than a 510. Keep watching and we'll tell you more. Specialized launched the first version of the 2FO, which is short for foot out, flat out of course, in 2014. And while it was a nice enough shoe, it wasn't very impressive in terms of grip. In 2017, Specialized corrected its course, and the 2.0 version of the 2FO was a far better product for it. It scored a solid third place in our flat pedal shoe shootout at the time. But the team at Specialized felt they could do better still, and they set about designing a new shoe from the ground up. One of the first aspects the team considered was the overall look of the shoe. All the team riders wanted a shoe they could ride in all day, but that would not look out of place at the pub or in the supermarket on the way back home. It needed to deal with the elements and protect the foot, while also being fast to dry and not weighing too much. For information, it comes in about 30 grams heavier than a 510 Freerider Pro. A shank for pedaling support, but enough toe flexibility for hike-a-bike sections and walking around in general. Suede and leather for the uppers to provide a soft and supple feel, yet offer enough protection to deal with crashes and general wear and tear. Since we're talking about Specialized here, a number of their body geometry concepts also found their way onto the Roost. Arch support, a metatarsal button to help splay out your toes in the shoe, and a varus wedge to help align your legs and knees correctly on the bike. There's no stitching around the toe cap, which Specialized says actually weakens the material in that area. Time will tell how the glue will hold up here. There's an Expel hydrophobic liner to provide cushioning and avoid retaining water. Overall, the shoe has a bit of the traditional skate shoe vibe to it, but it also looks discreet enough to wear around town. Where is the women's version, you ask? After much research into the concept, Specialized has found more variation related to size and foot type than related to gender alone, and so they are moving beyond the gender with this new shoe. If it's your size, it should fit you. When it came time to address the rubber question, Specialized didn't hold back. They sent their team around the world looking for a supplier who could cook up the recipe they knew they wanted, and they certainly struck gold. They found that grip is a function of many different factors, and that softer is not always better, especially when it comes to longevity. They focused instead on the deformation and rebound characteristics of the rubber, finding that a slow rebound rate, which causes the rubber to take a long time to return to its original shape, will allow the pedal pins to keep their grip even in situations where there is less pressure on the pedal. The result is nothing short of amazing. We were blown away by the level of grip offered by this new shoe right from the very first minutes of riding. The sole initially feels a little bit stiff and hard compared to a 510 Freerider Pro, for example, which offers more cushioning, but put it anywhere near the pedal pins and it will grab hold and not let go. We tested that across several different pedals with similar results. This surface level grip is what has always separated 510 Stealth Rubber from anything else, but Specialized has finally cracked the code and they've come up with something that matches or maybe even exceeds it. They also claim that it will last longer, but that is something we've not been able to verify for ourselves yet, as we've only got about 2 weeks' time of riding in these so far. We also need to verify the performance in the mud. We've only tested in the dry as of yet. The rest of the shoe has also put in a good performance out on the trail. The 2FO Roost is comfortable and supportive, and little details like stretch-free laces that don't gather up much trail debris make life easier. There is plenty of room around the toe box, and those with wider feet will likely find these quite comfortable. This tester has long and narrow feet, which felt a tiny little bit unsupported at times, but not to the point of being detrimental to the overall performance. The shoe offers good levels of protection, even though the material used in the uppers is on the thin side and can leave you feeling a little bit undergunned if you typically ride a more heavy-duty shoe. Think of this one as the perfect all-rounder, good for anything from trail to park, but short of the level of protection offered by an Impact Pro. Specialized didn't share any details, but they did tell us that their entire line of shoes will be reworked now, so chances are we'll see different types of shoes with the same magic rubber appear down the line. Building more on this base would definitely be a good idea. After years of testing flat pedal shoes, we had pretty much come to terms with the idea that maybe 510 Stealth Rubber would never have an equal. Well, the day has finally come when another company can make a legitimate claim to the throne of grip. The third generation of the specialized slipnot rubber delivers faultless grip on the pedals and a very secure feeling underfoot, and the rest of the features on the new 2FO Roost shoe are equally impressive. We will have to get back to you with our verdict on longevity once we get more trail time in, but meanwhile, if you're looking for a comfy shoe that delivers faultless grip and won't look out of place on or off the bike, you should certainly give these a try. Thanks for taking the time to tune in and check out this review. We hope you enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and until next time, happy trails.